Was Craig Kraft your best blocker among your receivers, and who now is your best blocker among your healthy receivers?
Yeah, I'd say so. Riv's been with me for 4 years now. So as far as the techniques and everything we're trying to do, he's shoot. I mean, he could probably teach it just as good as I could at this point. Um, I would I would say Riv probably definitely is, but I think a lot of our guys have really bought in and own the techniques and a lot of it takes time and the guys that I feel like aren't quite there yet, they'll get there and we just keep on working with them.
How,
Go ahead.
how crushing was to see the Eric Ezukanma injury and just the progress he had made before that?
What's that? No.
The Eric
Oh,
Ezukanma, yeah, not having him, and then just can you speak about the progress he had made going into this season?
yeah, no, he had a great off season, good training camp, all those different things, and it's unfortunate, that he's not there right now, but he's progressing well and continuing to own the offense and everything else, and right now just trying to get better and trying to get back out there on the field.
Wes, I had a bit of an offbeat question. I know years ago, Andrew Hawkins, I believe, was talking about how Mike would teach him about release packages, and he
Hmm.
gave him like a cut up of a basketball player doing crossovers and whatnot. I was curious if like there's any other parallels that you've seen from Mike in terms of teaching the wide receivers and maybe how they get away from DBs and whatnot.
Yeah, I think a lot of that's from all the clips and all the tape that that we've gotten over the years and different examples. Where the DB is he soft? Is he softer on the press, or is he more on his toes? There's so many different things that you can teach it till you're blue in the face type deal. But players start to understand exactly what you're talking about as far as, you always want to keep the DB where his hands can almost touch you, but he can't. You get too tight, he gets hands on you. You're too far away, he can still recover and be able to get hands on you. So it's one of those deals. But as far as parallels, I mean, I think basketball is one that you always kind of talk about. I'm sure there's plenty others that have come up over whether it's one play or it's kind of like this or it's kind of like whatever it is. Always trying to use parallels or whatever it is to um, make it where the guys understand what you're saying. So it is used a lot. I'm trying to think of specific examples that can't come to mind.
Referenced or not?
As far as basketball and everything, um, I haven't as far as the basketball deal, but I've seen a lot of the tapes. Mike pretty much ran the meetings the first year I was in San Fran in the receiver room, and has been a mentor to me on all that stuff. So I've seen a lot of his release tape, yak tape, that so many different things that he's done, and kind of taught me how to do the same.
Yes, statistically, Tyreek and Jalen were held in check against Buffalo. Do you guys view it that way? And is there anything that Buffalo did that's exclusive to them, or is there something that other teams could copy from what they did?
Yeah, well, I think it was one of those games where we really needed to play really good complementary football across the board, and with the Bills, it's almost like a guessing game. Are they blitzing to stop the run, or are they dropping everybody back trying to play coverage? So you get caught in a lot of those scenarios of, all right, well, what are they going to do here? Well, all right, they're right, we're wrong. We're right, they're wrong. So it was kind of like a chess match in those regards. But Buffalo did a heck of a job, and being able, even when they were trying to stop the run, maybe we had a pass play and we didn't execute the right way, or maybe they were in coverage and they were able to stop the run more than they should have. Different things like that of everybody getting on the same page and everybody being on their jobs and what they need to do. And when the opportunity presents itself, as far as the look that we're getting against the defense, we have to take advantage. And Buffalo did a great job of limiting us when those situations came up.
are the teachings this week maybe different game plan preparation, knowing that you're probably going to see a lot of man coverage, press heavy schemes from the Giants?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think anytime you're talking about the receiver position or any position for that matter, but especially man coverage for receivers, like that's something that you're working all the time. That is an off-season thing. That is through training camp, through everything. You're always talking about man coverage because at the end of the day, it's going to come down to a 3rd and 5, 3rd and whatever it is, and you have to be able to beat man coverage. So, a lot of that goes without saying, but it's definitely an emphasis. They play a lot of cover zero. Being ready for, all right, do you see the look? Do you understand the look? Do you see what it looks like? Because if you're on your stuff, it's a chance for a house call. And if you're not, it can be a really bad play for us. So all those different things, making sure they see those looks, understand the looks, and then how to execute it accordingly to what we're seeing in front of us.
Wes, what about Braxton's skill set? Have you gained even an extra appreciation for coaching him now?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Braxton's a real pro. On top of all of his assignments, has great quickness in and out of breaks, catches the ball when it's thrown his way. He's been a great addition for us in our room and owns all the techniques. And you show him one time, he's got it, and that's all he can ask for as a coach.
Overall, where do you feel Chosen is right now?
Yeah, I think Chosen's still progressing, but doing a heck of a job. I thought he did a really nice job against Buffalo. The times he was in there, as far as his assignments and what you need to get done in the game, and continue to build on that. But Chosen's been awesome, and looking forward to continue to work with him and continue developing.